Welcome back. You're watching Startup Street. Now, new age stockbroking platform Sahi recently secured $10.5 million in a Series A round that was led by existing investors Accel and Elevation Capital just months after its launch in December of last year. Now, the platform, which says it charges 50% lower fees than competitors, claims to have had 200,000 plus app downloads and active traders growing at 50% month over month in the last 6 months. For more on this, joining me now is Manish Jain, the co-founder and CPO of the company, for the relevance of this funding and the company's growth path ahead. Manish, thank you very much for your time here on CNBC-TV18. $10.5 million in just 6 months since launch. What convinced Accel and Elevation to double down so quickly, and what is your plan to deploy the capital?
Thank you, Ritu. It's a pleasure for me to be here. So let me tell you about the Sahis, why we are building Sahi at Sahi. Our mission is to give Indians retail traders a high performance trading platform with a speed and precision which all professional traders have access to currently. And we started with this mission. And in the past 5 to 7 years, you could see that the ease of access has been solved. But most platforms are still one size fits all. They're very clunky, they're very fragmented, they're very slow. And that is why we have built Sahi with an integrated analysis and execution engine, which is designed to keep the traders in a mental state of flow, where the action and decision happens very seamlessly. So we saw very, very great early adoption, and we saw a lot of user love in the last 7 months, which led to the second round of funding.
Okay, and how do you plan to deploy this money?
Right, so there are 3 main areas, Ritu, where we plan to deploy this money. One is we definitely want to scale our user base because we have seen great traction. Second is we want to enhance our product and technology offering. Particularly we want to incorporate a lot of automation and AI-based features. And thirdly, we want to grow our team. Currently, we are a 35-member team. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of growing your user base, you say that you have 200,000 plus downloads in 6 months and 50% month-on-month trader growth. Is this kind of trend going to be sustainable going ahead? You're starting with a small base, and what has driven this kind of engagement in the last 6 months or so?
Yeah, I think what has driven the engagement, Ritu, is that users have really appreciated that we have thought very deeply about their journeys. And we have built very specific journey for each of the different trader and investor class. And that is why there is this heavy adoption. In the last 7 months, we have executed more than 5 million orders on Sahi already. And at our current pace, we are doubling our business metrics every 2 months. Our aim by end of this financial year is to grow 5x from here and be the go-to choice for every active trader and every active investor in India. That Sahi should be their go-to choice.
Manish, I'm sure what's also helping is that you say you're charging 50% less in brokerage fees and still offering these advanced tools. So tell us what your business model really is, and with this kind of discount that you're offering, what kind of revenues and profits are you clocking? And again, what are the projections you can give us?
Sure. So see, we are able to offer this lower brokerage because we are starting in this new era of AI. All our teams are AI driven. Each of our engineers are a lot more productive. And that is why we want to pass on all these benefits to our consumers. So it's not really a discount. We are going to keep our cost model low and we pass on all these benefits to our users. In terms of our revenues, we are a transaction business, so we'll continue to earn only from these transactions. We do plan to launch a Sahi Plus or a Sahi Black sort of a subscription plan later in coming months once we have built a larger product suite.
But, just to pick up on that again, legacy brokers are also cutting fees and they're also launching new tech. While, of course, you don't have the burden of legacy, you're using AI tools, so are your competitors. So what is really going to be your moat?
So the speed of innovation, I would say, would be our moat because we are a very small team. We are a very highly powered team and we are very, very close to our users. we talk to these users on every day, and we are able to roll out the feature request in a week or 2 weeks time, and we are able to move very fast. And that's our mode right now. But we are very super focused on different kind of users. And so we are not going to build a one size fits solution, which all the existing platforms have currently are.
Just take a minute and to explain to our viewers very simply what you say you built is a chart first trading experience. Can you explain what that means and how it's different from what, say, a Zerodha or a Dhan or an Upstocks is offering today?
Right. So, Sahi, I would say, so like there are two big pillars on which we have built our offering. Okay, first is we have built our in-house charts, and second is we have built our proprietary order execution stack. Now, how is this very different from existing stack is existing brokers is that they all provide one size fit all solution. You have to switch between multiple screens, you have to search, then you have to go to chart, orders, position. So you keep jumping across. What we have done is, because we have built our own chart, a trader does not have to leave the screen. Your analysis, your execution, your managing of position, everything happens on the chart, and you are never leaving the chart. So there is no context switching. And that is how the users are in their mental state of flow. And that is why people are really loving a product.
All right. Manish, let me also ask you, in a space, that is crowded with broking apps, what is the end game really? I mean, we hear from some of your competitors, for instance, that they're vying for a banking license. What do you want to do eventually, say 5 years down the line? Is there a global play at work? Is there a fintech play at work as well?
Ritu, currently we are too deep down focused on solving the problem for our active traders and investors. But if I think of 5 years down the line, we definitely want to be a wealth platform. We want to be a platform which solves the wealth and financial needs for this growing class of Indians.
Okay, the focus right now, as a young company, as it should be, of course, is growing your current business. Manish, we wish you the best with that, and we hope to hear more from you in the future. Thank you very much for your time here today on Startup Street.
Thank you, Ritu.
All right, on that note, we're going to wrap up this edition of Startup Street. More news and updates will continue on the other side, so stay tuned.